Sometimes You Win, Sometimes You Learn by John C. Maxwell. Introduction. Have you ever felt like setbacks are just roadblocks preventing you from reaching your goals? In Sometimes You Win, Sometimes You Learn, renowned leadership expert John C. Maxwell invites you to view losses not as defeats, but as opportunities for growth. Maxwell, a prolific author and speaker on personal development, shares profound insights on turning failures into stepping stones toward success. This summary will delve deeper into each of the 20 chapters, unpacking the wisdom he offers. Remember, this is just a snapshot of the rich content Maxwell provides. For the full depth of his insights and stories, consider picking up a copy of the book. It's an investment in your personal growth you won't regret. Chapter 1. The Value of Losing. Maxwell begins by challenging the common perception of failure. He suggests that losing is an integral part of the learning process. Instead of fearing failure, you should embrace it as a natural and valuable experience. He shares anecdotes of famous individuals who faced significant losses but used them as fuel for their eventual success. For example, think about Thomas Edison, who famously said he didn't fail but found thousands of ways that didn't work when inventing the light bulb. Maxwell encourages you to shift your mindset. See each loss as a lesson that brings you one step closer to your goals. By valuing your losses, you open yourself up to growth and innovation. Chapter 2. Humility, the Spirit of Learning. In this chapter, Maxwell delves into the importance of humility as the foundation for personal growth. He argues that pride creates blind spots, preventing you from recognizing your weaknesses and areas for improvement. Humility, on the other hand, keeps you grounded and receptive to new ideas. Maxwell shares stories of leaders who, despite their success, remained humble and continued to learn. He suggests practical ways to cultivate humility, such as actively seeking feedback and acknowledging when others have better ideas. By embracing humility, you position yourself to learn from every person and situation you encounter. Chapter 3. Reality, the Foundation of Learning. Facing reality is crucial for meaningful learning. Maxwell points out that denying or avoiding the truth about your circumstances only delays progress. He encourages you to perform honest self-assessments, identifying both your strengths and weaknesses. For instance, if you're struggling in your career, it's essential to pinpoint the actual reasons, be it skill gaps, lack of motivation, or external factors, so you can address them effectively. Maxwell offers tools and techniques for confronting reality, such as journaling and seeking honest input from trusted friends or mentors. Accepting reality, no matter how uncomfortable, lays a solid foundation for growth. Chapter 4. Responsibility, the first step of learning. Taking responsibility is empowering. Maxwell emphasizes that when you own your actions and their outcomes, you gain control over your life's direction. Blaming others or external circumstances might provide temporary comfort, but ultimately keeps you stuck. He shares inspiring stories of individuals who transformed their lives by accepting responsibility for their choices. Maxwell also provides practical advice on how to develop a responsibility mindset, such as setting personal goals and holding yourself accountable. By taking responsibility, you become the author of your own story, capable of crafting the future you desire. Chapter 5. Improvement, the focus of learning. Continuous improvement is at the heart of personal development. Maxwell introduces the concept of making small, consistent enhancements in various areas of your life. He discusses the law of process, which states that leadership and personal growth develop daily, not in a day. This means that significant change results from accumulated small actions over time. He encourages you to identify specific areas where you want to improve and create a plan with achievable steps. Whether it's improving your communication skills or enhancing your physical fitness, the focus should be on steady progress rather than instant perfection. Chapter 6. Hope. The motivation of learning. Hope acts as a driving force that keeps you moving forward, especially during challenging times. Maxwell describes hope as a combination of desire and expectation, a belief that your efforts will lead to positive outcomes. He explains that hope is not mere wishful thinking, but a vital component of motivation and resilience. Maxwell shares techniques for cultivating hope, such as visualizing success, setting inspiring goals, and surrounding yourself with positive influences. By nurturing hope, you maintain the enthusiasm and determination needed to overcome obstacles and continue learning. Chapter 7. Teachability. The pathway of learning. Being teachable means maintaining an open mind and a willingness to learn from any source. Maxwell warns against the dangers of complacency and arrogance, which can halt personal growth. He encourages you to adopt a beginner's mindset, approaching each day as an opportunity to gain new knowledge. This involves listening more than speaking, asking questions, and being open to feedback, even when it's uncomfortable. Maxwell also highlights the importance of lifelong learning, emphasizing that the world is constantly changing, and staying teachable is essential for adapting and thriving. Chapter 8. Adversity. The catalyst for learning. Adversity is often the greatest teacher. Maxwell explains that challenges and difficulties push you out of your comfort zone, forcing you to develop new skills and perspectives. He shares stories of individuals who turned significant hardships into catalysts for remarkable achievements. For example, he might recount how entrepreneurs overcame business failures to build successful companies. Maxwell provides strategies for leveraging adversity, such as reframing challenges as opportunities and focusing on the lessons each situation offers. By embracing adversity, you accelerate your growth and build resilience. Chapter 9. Problems. Opportunities for learning. Maxwell reframes problems as opportunities in disguise. He suggests that every problem you encounter is a chance to innovate, improve, and advance. He encourages you to approach problems with curiosity and creativity rather than frustration. For instance, if you face a decline in customer satisfaction at your business, it's an opportunity to reassess and enhance your customer service practices. Maxwell offers practical problem-solving techniques, such as defining the problem clearly, brainstorming possible solutions, and implementing action plans. Viewing problems as opportunities transforms obstacles into stepping stones toward success. Chapter 10. Bad experiences. The perspective for learning. We all encounter bad experiences, but Maxwell emphasizes that it's your perspective on these events that determines their impact. He discusses the importance of processing emotions healthily and extracting valuable lessons from negative situations. For example, a failed project at work can teach you about better time management or the importance of team communication. Maxwell suggests practices like reflective journaling and discussions with mentors to help process bad experiences constructively. By shifting your perspective, you turn painful moments into powerful learning experiences. Chapter 11. Change. The price of learning. Change is inevitable, and Maxwell argues that embracing it is essential for growth. He acknowledges that change can be uncomfortable and even frightening, but resisting it often leads to stagnation. Maxwell discusses strategies for adapting to change, such as staying informed, being flexible, and maintaining a positive attitude. He also highlights the benefits of change, including new opportunities and personal development. For instance, adapting to technological advancements in your industry can open doors to new career paths. By accepting change as the price of learning, you remain agile and prepared for whatever comes your way. Chapter 12. Maturity. The value of learning. Maturity involves developing emotional intelligence and a long-term perspective. Maxwell explains that mature individuals understand the consequences of their actions and make decisions based on values and principles rather than impulses. He discusses the importance of patience, empathy, and self-control. For example, responding thoughtfully to criticism rather than reacting defensively demonstrates maturity. Maxwell provides guidance on cultivating maturity, such as practicing mindfulness and seeking diverse perspectives. Maturity adds depth to your learning, allowing you to apply knowledge wisely. Chapter 13. Criticism. The feedback of learning. Receiving criticism can be challenging, but Maxwell frames it as valuable feedback essential for growth. He distinguishes between constructive criticism, which offers specific, actionable suggestions, and destructive criticism, which is vague and personal. Maxwell advises focusing on the content of the feedback rather than the delivery or the critic's tone. He suggests steps like thanking the person for their input, reflecting on the feedback objectively, and deciding how to apply it. By viewing criticism as a tool for improvement, you can enhance your skills and relationships. Chapter 14. Failure. The foundation of success. Maxwell asserts that failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of it. He encourages you to redefine failure as a temporary setback rather than a permanent condition. Sharing examples of famous failures, like athletes who missed critical shots before becoming champions, he illustrates that persistence is key. Maxwell offers strategies for dealing with failure, such as analyzing what went wrong, adjusting your approach, and trying again with renewed effort. Embracing failure as a learning opportunity propels you toward your goals. Chapter 15. Self-image. The difference maker in learning. Your self-image profoundly influences your ability to learn and grow. Maxwell explains that believing in yourself affects your actions and decisions. A positive self-image encourages you to take on challenges and persist through difficulties, while a negative one can lead to self-doubt and avoidance of opportunities. He offers practical tips for improving your self-image, such as setting and achieving small goals to build confidence, practicing positive self-talk, and surrounding yourself with supportive people. By cultivating a healthy self-image, you empower yourself to reach your full potential. Chapter 16. Big Picture Thinking. The perspective of learning. Big picture thinking involves looking beyond immediate concerns to understand how different aspects of life interconnect. Maxwell suggests that this perspective helps you make better decisions and stay focused on long-term goals. He discusses the importance of aligning daily actions with your broader objectives and values. For example, investing time in education may require short-term sacrifices but yields significant long-term benefits. Maxwell provides exercises to develop big-picture thinking, such as strategic planning and regular reflection on your life's direction. This mindset keeps you oriented toward meaningful achievements. Chapter 17. Teamwork. The context for learning. Maxwell emphasizes that teamwork enhances learning by combining diverse skills and perspectives. He discusses the concept of synergy, where the collective output of a team exceeds the sum of individual contributions. Working with others exposes you to new ideas and challenges you to communicate effectively. Maxwell offers guidance on being a good team member, such as actively listening, sharing knowledge, and supporting others' growth. He also highlights the role of leadership in fostering a collaborative environment. Embracing teamwork accelerates learning and leads to greater accomplishments. Chapter 18. Creativity. The joy of learning. Creativity adds joy and innovation to the learning process. Maxwell encourages you to tap into your creative potential to solve problems and explore new ideas. He dispels the myth that creativity is reserved for artists, asserting that everyone can develop this skill. Maxwell suggests practices like brainstorming, experimenting without fear of failure, and exposing yourself to diverse experiences to stimulate creativity. By infusing creativity into your approach to learning, you make it more engaging and uncover unique solutions to challenges. Chapter 19. Reflection. The process of learning. Reflection is essential for transforming experiences into wisdom. Maxwell explains that without taking time to reflect, valuable lessons might be overlooked. He recommends setting aside regular periods for contemplation, whether through journaling, meditation, or discussions with others. Reflection helps you consolidate your learning, recognize patterns, and make informed decisions moving forward. Maxwell provides questions to guide your reflection, such as, "What did I learn today?" and "How can I apply this lesson in the future?" This deliberate practice enhances your self-awareness and personal growth. Chapter 20. Learning. The essence of lifelong growth. In the final chapter, Maxwell reinforces that learning is a lifelong journey central to personal fulfillment and success. He urges you to remain curious, open-minded, and committed to continual development. Maxwell discusses the benefits of lifelong learning, including adaptability, increased opportunities, and enriched experiences. He provides practical tips for integrating learning into your daily life, such as reading regularly, attending workshops, and engaging with diverse communities. By embracing learning as an ongoing process, you ensure that you're continually evolving and maximizing your potential. Conclusion. Sometimes You Win, Sometimes You Learn offers a profound roadmap for turning life's inevitable setbacks into powerful opportunities for growth. Maxwell's insights guide you through developing the attitudes and skills needed to navigate challenges effectively. From cultivating humility and responsibility to embracing change and fostering creativity, each chapter builds upon the last to create a comprehensive approach to personal development. This detailed exploration only scratches the surface of Maxwell's wisdom. To fully benefit from his teachings and apply them to your life, consider reading the full book. It's a transformative journey that equips you with the tools to turn losses into lessons and failures into stepping stones toward success.